Hi everyone, my name is Mia and I'm coming at you guys today with this amazing Magic Circle workout. The Magic Circle. You can get it at most sporting goods stores for about 15 euros or dollars or whatever. If you don't have one of these laying around at home, but you do have a Pilates mini ball or another similar sized ball, then you can do most of these exercises using it. Some of you guys might also know this as the ninth circle of hell or the ring of fire. So that said, let's get right into it. We're going to place the magic circle between our legs. And then notice how when the circle is between your legs, your feet are wider than hip width. So we're going to toe ball heel our feet back together. To check for the right placement of the circle, right below the circle, you should have the part of your ankle that kind of feels like a ball. And then we're going to put our hands on our hips, pull your navel in, press your tailbone forward. We'll take a deep inhale. Go super slowly. Feel like all 5 toes are pressing into the ground as you come off your heels. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift. So all 10 of your toes are grabbing the ground. Keep pulling your navel in, pressing your tailbone forward and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Let's go for 5 more. And 4. And 3. 2. And 1. Then we're going to balance on your left foot. Bring your right foot away from you. So notice how your right foot should be off the ground. And then squeeze through your inner thighs and release. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale through your mouth and squeeze. Inhale. Exhale through your mouth and squeeze. Especially if you've just been for a run, this feels like a really nice deep tissue massage for your ankles. Should feel kind of weird, but kind of nice at the same time. Let's go for 6 more. And 5. And 4. 3. So keep pulling in through your core. 2. And 1. And then squeezing your inner thighs. Let's change feet. So this time stand on your left foot. And then your right toe is off the ground. Squeeze through your inner thighs and release. Squeeze through your inner thighs and release. Squeeze through your inner thighs and release. Squeezing and release. Last 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze through your inner thighs, feet are hip width apart. And this time you're not going to come off of your foot, but your right heel is going to come off the ground. So your right heel is off the ground, your left heel is on the ground. And then your right knee moves. Going for 12, 11. Only the leg moves. Last 8. Last one, and then lower your right heel. Lift your left heel slowly, slowly, slowly with control. This should burn. And then go for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. And then let's release the circle, shake out your legs. We're going to come into some squats now. So keep pulling the navel in, pressing the tailbone forward the whole time. We're going to squeeze the circle between our hands. One thing that I encourage you guys to do at all times with any exercise with the magic circle, don't wrap your fingers around the circle. So this is not what we want to see. You want to keep your fingers strong, using the bony part at the base of your fingers to squeeze into the circle. So keep pressing your tailbone forward. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. Exhale, coming into the squat. Inhale up, gazing towards the ceiling. Exhale down. And then we'll speed it up. Inhaling, exhale down, inhale. 8 more. Last 2, and then we'll stay down. And 1. Nice. Stay in the squat. Bring the circle towards your chest. So it's not touching my chest, but it's almost touching my chest. Keep the elbows out nice and wide at the same height. And then lean towards the right, lifting the right heel. Lean towards the left, lifting the left heel. 10 more on each side. And 5. And 4. Keep the chest open, so you do not want the chest to collapse here. And 2. And on the last one, stay to the side and lift for 12, 11, 10. Only the heel moves. 4. Come through center, same to the other side for 12. All 5 toes are pressing into the ground. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Let's shake the legs out. So still keep pressing the circle into this position. Apply a bit of pressure so it's a bit more like an oval. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. We're just doing this to get some blood flow through the legs before we come into our lunges. Let's go for 1 more on each side. Nice. And then we're going to step to the backs of our mats. Keep pressing into the circle with your hands. We're going to go slowly and with control. So with the alternating lunges, you want to try to squeeze through the pelvic floor and then lift, reach the circle over your head. Try to land with your foot back where it started from. And then same with the other side. Reach, gaze towards the ceiling and back again. Reach, gaze towards the ceiling and back again. And we'll do 8 more on each side. So the goal is to have the feet land right back where they started from. Not always easy, but keep aiming in that direction. Let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. And on the next time that you step forward, stay here. We're going to place the circle right underneath our knee and then interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. We're going to lower and lift, arms over your head. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. 8 more and then we'll add on. And 5, and 4, 3, 2, and then keep your arms parallel to the ground, and we're going to twist side to side, going for the full range of motion. So inhale, come through the center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come through the center. Exhale, twist. I'm going to do 4 more to each side, but you go at whatever pace allows you to go through the full range of motion. We're about to switch legs. I'm going to do one more on each side. Nice, and then slowly and with control, shake your legs out. And we'll do exactly the same thing with the circle underneath the other knee. So come into your lunge again. Place the circle. So you want the handle to be right underneath your kneecap so that the circle doesn't fly away. If it does fly away, oh well, it does take a little bit of getting used to. So we're going to interlace the fingers, release the index finger, inhaling, exhale, coming down. Inhale, reach the arms all the way towards the ceiling. When you come down, your hands are just above your knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, down. Last 4. And 3. 2. And 1. This time arms are parallel to the ground and then twisting side to side, going through your full range of motion. So we're going for quality of movement, not quantity of movements here. I'm going to do 6 more to each side. And 2. And 1. Nice. Your legs should be burning. So with the breathing, you might have noticed we always inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Each time you exhale, visualize like you're blowing out the fire that's raging through your legs or your glutes or your abs or wherever it's burning right now. So I'm just going to readjust the camera and we're about to transition towards the ground. So hold the circle in front of you. We're going to transition coming to the ground. So hold the circle in front of you. Keep pulling your shoulder blades together, straightening through your arms. And then try gracefully to come into a seated position for your boat. As you're in your boat, keep straightening through your legs, and then circle goes to one side and up. Inhale, inhale. If you're a beginner and you need to modify by bending your knees, you can do so. Let's go for 8 more on each side. Shoulder blades keep squeezing together, chest stays open. And last 6. And 5. So making a nice, smooth, big circle. And 1 more. Nice. And then come forward. You can shake your legs out. So we're going to do one more thing to focus on the legs, and then we're going to switch the focus to the abs. Let's come onto our side. Place the leg that's underneath inside the circle. The leg that's, and then place the other leg on top of the circle. So you can either have your head on a straightened arm or into your elbow, or if you want to challenge your balance, one hand on either side of the head. So pull in through the core, and we're going to move just the bottom leg. So squeeze and left, inhale, exhale 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 left, inhale. 7 more.
2, and 1. And then the foot does not touch the handle or the outside of the circle. So if you grew up with this game Operation, you might know that if you touch the side, then you get shocked. So imagine like your magic circle is this game of Operation. So your challenge is to trace the inside of the circle without shocking yourself. And then you're using your breath to help you. And then try to also keep enough control through this process where your top leg is not smashing into the circle, but it's simply resting into the circle. Nice. Let's go. I lost count. Let's do 4 more. And 3, 2, 1. Other way for 12. So tracing the perimeter. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Before we switch sides, it might feel kind of good to shake the legs out, massage, and then take heart in the fact that the second side is always easier when you know what to expect. So coming to the other side, placing your lower foot inside the circle, and then the top leg outside the circle. And then choosing your hand position, either on the ground, on your waist, or the most challenging. And then don't let the top leg press into the circle as you lift and lower. Exhale, squeeze, lift, lower. Squeeze, lift, lower. Only the leg moves, which makes it sound easy, but it's not. Your core is working insanely hard here. Actually, compared to the leg that's moving, your core is actually working quite a lot harder. A lot of what makes Pilates Pilates is your core has to work extremely hard so the rest of your body can move more effectively, which makes it a great form of cross training for running, swimming, or whatever you want to do. Let's go for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now focus, tracing the perimeter of the circle. And tracing the perimeter of the circle. Try not to touch the outside. Try. It's burning, so use that exhale to blow out the fire raging through your inner thighs. Let's go for 5, 4, 3. We've got another direction to go to. And 1. And the other way for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Let's take your leg out, shake them out. And then we're going to do a slow motion rolling down to the ground to transition. So we can just actually take a quick mobility break. Place the circle around your feet. Hold the circle from underneath, so palms are facing upwards. Look towards the navel, gazing towards the ceiling. Make sure the shoulder blades continue to pull away from the ears and together. Inhaling. 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 Elongating through your back. And then opening through your chest. And then with the roll up, then we're also doing an element of spinal flexibility while strengthening our abs. Squeeze the circle between your hands. Remember, do not wrap your fingers around the circle. And then slowly roll down for 20. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Keep looking at your navel for 10, 9, slowly with control, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower back is pressing into the ground from here on in, and 1. We're going to take a deep inhale, beginning to come up, roll your head, neck, chest from the ground. When you reach the point where it gets really difficult, sharp exhale, twist to one side, look over the shoulder. Inhaling, slowly, slowly, slowly come down on an exhale. Inhaling, exhale up. Inhaling, slowly, slowly, slowly come down on an exhale. So feel each vertebra pressing into the ground one by one. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, slowly, slowly, slowly come down, vertebra by vertebra. Inhaling, exhale left, inhaling, and slowly, slowly, slowly coming down, vertebra by vertebra. Let's go for 8 more on each side. So remember, the straighter your spine is, then the more space you have to twist. Also notice how my hands are pressing hard into the circle. I'm not locking out the elbows, but I am keeping my arms straight. Let's go for 3 more on each side. And 2. And 1. And then we're immediately going to come into the next one. Nice. We're going to come down to the ground. Place the ball of your right foot into the circle. So do the underhanded grip. Your palms are facing towards you. And then roll the spine as you come up. And then when you're up, straighten the spine, open the arm to the side. We'll do 10 of these and then we'll switch sides. Slowly come down, coming up. Open your arm to the side. Grab the circle. Slowly, slowly come down. Coming up. And let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. Make sure the eye gaze stays towards your right hand at all times. And 1. I'm just going to turn so you guys can see me. Place the ball of your left foot into the circle. And then coming up, rolling the spine is straight, twist, gaze at the hand. So concentrate on your movement and breathing. Hey, Gaston. And let's go for 5 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. and 1. Gazing towards your hand and slowly lower down. This time, grab the circle. We're going to come into some scissors twist. So make sure you're continuously pulling your shoulder blades together and then twist. Inhale, switch, exhale. Inhale, switch, exhale. Inhale, switch, exhale. Inhale, switch, exhale. And last 8, 7, 6. Lower back stays pressed into the ground at all times. 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's pull your knees towards you. Place your head into the circle. And we're going to use this as a bit of a neck support while we come into some crisscross. So bring your chest towards your knee, chest towards your knee, chest towards your knee. So your challenge as you straighten the leg is to keep both hip bones pressing hard into the ground. The last thing we want is for the pelvis to rock back and forth and side to side. Your core is working extremely hard here. And let's go. Let's do 10 more on each side. Let's 10, 9. Make sure you slow down the pace if your pelvis is rocking out of control. And let's go for 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Slowly, slowly come back to the ground. This time, we're going to squeeze the circle between your hands and we're going to come into some leg circles. So this is a really nice way to add a stability challenge. Shoulder blades are pressing hard into the ground. You can straighten your left leg. Right toe is pointed towards the ceiling. So point the toe as you lower, flex the foot as you lift. Point. Lower back keeps pressing hard into the ground. I sound like a broken record, but that part is really important. The more you can master the art of pressing your lower back into the ground, the quicker you'll progress with Pilates, speaking from personal experience. Point your toe, deep inhale towards you, exhale, send it away. Inhale, exhale. So if you're a beginner, make these circles smaller, keep the hips from rocking side to side, keep the lower back pressing hard into the ground, and then the more you advance, the bigger you can make the circles. Let's do 4 more. Inhale towards you, exhale away. Inhale, leg towards you, exhale away. Inhale towards you, exhale away. 1 more, and then we'll swap directions. So exhale, send the leg away from you. Inhale towards you. Exhale, send it away from you. Inhale towards you. Last 10. 3, 2, and 1. Pull your knee towards you. You can put the circle to the side for a moment. And just apply some gentle pressure as you make big circles with the knee, going one way and the other way. And then you know exactly what to expect on the other side. So straighten the right leg, bring your left leg towards the ceiling. If you find that you're unable to keep your lower back pressed into the ground, then just keep your right knee bent for this one. And then just keep working on pulling in through the navel, pressing the lower back hard into the ground. Point the toes you lower, flex as you lift. Point as you lower, flex as you lift. So your abs are moving your leg, both in this and in the leg circles. Point as you lower, flex, point, and flex. Last 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Point the toe and then circle the legs. So inhale towards you, exhale away. Make sure the shoulders are also pressing into the ground. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 6 more. direction. Exhale, send it away from you. Exhale. Exhale, send it away from you. Inhale. Exhale, send it away from you. Inhale. Exhale, send it away from you. 8 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. You can just put the circle to the side for a moment. Make the circles with the knees going one way and then the other way. Nice. So now what we're going to do is extend both arms and legs over your head. So if you're a beginner, it's probably enough to lower your legs just to 45 degrees. Remember what I said about keeping the lower back pressing into the mat, and then grab the circle with your ankles, and then maybe one day you can lower your legs more and more. So whatever the lowest point is, where your lower back is pressing into the mat, is your height for today. Inhale, reach, exhale. Inhale, reach, exhale. Inhale, reach, exhale. Inhale, reach. Let's pass back and forth for 4 more times. So don't copy me, but just go at what your appropriate height is with the legs for today. And let's go for 1 more time, back and forth. Nice. And then quick mobility break. Just grab the circle, spread your feet a little bit wider than the mat. Let your knees go side to side. So we're about to shift the focus from the abs to the back for the finish. So we're going to come into this nice version of rolling like a ball. We're going to balance on our tailbone. So notice how I'm holding the circle in front of me. So listen very carefully. When you roll back, bring your legs into the circle. When you're up, legs stay in the circle. When you come back again, bring your legs out of the circle. And then keep your legs out of the circle when you're up. So when you're down, legs come into the circle. And then when you're down again, legs come out of the circle. Keep looking at your navel the whole time. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up. Let's go 1 more time, in and out. And last one. Now we're going to bring our legs out of the circle. So I used to struggle with push-ups, and this trick that I'm about to show you guys with the magic circle is a bit of a game changer. If you're a beginner and this is still a bit much for you, you might find that you're better served today by just holding a long plank while we go through 12 push-ups, but still give it a try. Even if you don't think you can. I say that you can always do more than you think you can, but if it doesn't go, it doesn't go, and then just stay in plank so you're still working on the muscles. So the circle goes right underneath your navel. And then, so make sure it's centered on your mat, we're going to come into a plank. This is the only thing we're doing with planks today, by the way, guys. So let's straighten our legs, pull the shoulder blades together, and then inhale, lower. So keep your elbows squeezed in towards your side. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 10 more. Halfway there. Let's go for 6. Don't worry, you won't break the circle. 5 more. And 4. 3. 2, and 1. Nice. And then let's just come back for a moment. Shake your arms out. If you're feeling game, you can always pause this video and then do a few more rounds of these push-ups until your muscles are absolutely gassed. Then when you've had enough of that, join me on the ground. And we're going to place the circle in front of us. We're going to start simple and then we're going to add on. Feet are together, feet stay on the ground for this one. Lower your forehead to the ground. Exhale, coming up. So your hands are pressing into the circle to lift. Make sure the back of the neck stays long. You want to keep your eye gaze towards the mat, not in front of you. The last thing you want in these exercises is this crunching sensation on the back of the neck. So keep the eye gaze downwards. And 3. And 2. And 1. Nice. And then we're going to lower it again. You can just check the position of the circle, make sure that it's good for you right now. And then we're going to lift opposite arm, opposite leg. Bend the elbow as you bend the knee. Straighten, lower down. 10 of these on each side. Lift, pull back, bend the knee, and lower down. That's 3. And 4. Last one on each side. Nice. Let's lower to the ground for the moment. This next exercise that I'm about to give you, speaking as a swimmer, it's kind of hard to make it to the pool every day, but this is a really good way to practice your kick. So rest your hands on the circle. Face is off the ground for this one. You're squeezing your glutes really hard. And then keep your knees loose. The drive here is coming from your glutes. So deep inhaling. Exhale, slowly blow out. So your legs are streaming freely from the momentum generated by the tension in your glutes, as well as your slow, smooth, and strong breathing here. The breathing can be a bit of a challenge here because, well, we're on our stomachs, but do the best that you can. Fill up the sides of your rib cage. Deep inhale. Slowly exhale. Let's stay here for 15 more seconds. Deep inhale. Slowly exhale. Deep inhale. And slowly exhale. Deep inhale. And slowly exhale. And then come down. You can just take a quick break. We've got 2 more exercises. So make a cushion with your hands. Big toes are together, heels are apart. For the next one, if you're a beginner, you can just do the arms and leave out the legs on this one. We'll hold the circle in front of us. Squeeze your glutes so your legs are off the ground. Bring your head through the circle as you open your legs. Reach. 12 more. Last 2, and last 1. Nice. Now we're going to bring the circle behind us. This time, do wrap your hands around your fingers around the handles. And we're going to kick our heels towards our buttocks 3 times. Then lift your arms, then your head, neck, chest, rotate, land on the other cheek. Kick your heels towards your buttocks 3 times. Lift. Slow, strong movements here. and lower. Lift, kicking your heels 3 times. Inhale, coming down. Triple exhale. And let's go for one more time to each side. So triple kick, then lift your arms, then lift everything else, rotate your head. Last time. Nice, and then we're going to place the circle to the side for a moment. We'll come up, and then look over your shoulder towards your left feet, your left foot, and then over your shoulder towards your right foot. And then we're going to kneel and we're going to grab the circle. So the circle is right over your head. Make sure there's some space between your knees here. And we're going to lean into the circle, place it between your legs, reach your arm over your head. We'll go in super slow motion for 6 of these on each side. Use your exhale to reach the wall behind you as you press your hips forward. Let's do one more on each side. Nice, and then we're going to come out and we're going to come lay onto our backs. We're going to place the right foot into the circle. So it's not just a torture device, it's also a really nice stretching device. And then keep pulling your leg towards you. And then when your leg is at its maximum depth, then I like to do the underhanded grip here, so palm facing towards you. Bring your foot out to the side. It feels really good here to take your hand and then guide your hip towards the ground. So you want both hips to be in contact with the ground. We've really worked our inner thighs hard today, so we want to give those a really thorough stretch here. We'll be here for about 15 more seconds, and then we'll do the other side. And then slowly come back up. I might need to flip around so I don't kick my plants. And then place the left foot into the circle. Make sure it's around the ball of your foot, then you'll get the best stretch and opening through the back of your leg. And then bring the leg out to the side. And then use your hand to guide your hip towards the ground. So massaging can always help you go deeper into the stretch. And then we'll come up again. And then, so whichever leg you stretched first, that's the side that you're leaning towards first. So if you're not yet able to grab your foot with your hand, you can use the circle to cheat, reaching over your head. This is also a lovely stretch for the obliques. Make sure the opposite hip bone is continuing to stay anchored into the ground. And then we'll come up again, switch sides, so place the circle around the ball of the other foot, circle your arm back, and then coming deep into the stretch. Of course, if you are able to reach your foot, go for it. And make sure in this one your chest stays open, so we don't want to collapse like so, but keep gently rotating it towards the ceiling. And then let's slowly come out. Shake your legs out. Congratulate yourselves on an amazing job today, everyone. So if you haven't already, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, make sure to share it with everyone you love, and I'm available for personal training and for group classes, either live in The Hague or using the power of the internet to anywhere in the world. So make sure that you check out the links in my description so you can find me. Also on Instagram, and also for my channel, I'm accepting donations if you'd like to contribute and help this project grow into something spectacular. So you'll also find the link to my Buy Me a Coffee in the description. Thank you. Let me know in the comments how you got on, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.